I will start by saying that the European Union is seeing education as a priority sector for Kosovo. And this is not by chance. It is because Kosovo population, nearly 70% below 30 years, is the youngest actually generation in Europe. So improving the quality of the education is the most sustainable way to break the cycle of unemployment and to ensure growth of a person, of a society, and of a country. Education features in our key policy documents, which are the Stabilization and Association Agreement, which is the Economic Reform Agenda, and as well the other documents which are coming out of it. Once these targets are implemented, Kosovo will have an entirely reformed education sector at all levels and the quality comparable to the EU countries. While reorganizing the ministry, we should not forget the teachers. These are the key stakeholders in the reform of the educational system in Kosovo. Together with our partners, such as the World Bank, we are working on a continuous professional deployment system for teachers, and this should ideally be linked with the salary and reward systems of teachers. While acknowledging the contribution made by the teachers during the parallel systems, we need to find alternative means for such compensations, meaning that we can be sustainably funded from the budget of, meaning that these cannot be sustainably funded from the budget of Kosovo only. Unsustainable new long-term pension schemes will be at the cost of other investments in the future generations of Kosovo. Investment in education means investment in the youth, and this is the only investment which guarantees return. I call on the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology to continue cooperating closely with my office in the new tasks ahead and address all the identified challenges in a dynamic and positive way. Indeed, compared to the previous country report, Kosovo has not progressed a lot in the educational system and into the educational system development. That is why we have decided and we have put it as our utmost priority, and not only in the short term, because as you heard from the project manager, the results of this educational reform, we are going to see it only after years, because we need a generation to be educated. But nevertheless, every single day in which we delay this reform actually delays this change in the generation, so to say. So very important is first the recommendations which are done by GIZ to be taken very seriously. Then it depends how committed will be the ministry and the team really to make the reforms. But let's not forget that it is not only the Ministry of Education which is going to be helpful in this reform. They will be our main partner.
Same if these recommendations are carried out. We also, though, in our discussions, had the feeling and had the feedback that now is the time for action and time for a change, and that there is support throughout the organization for this to take place. Clearly, things can't change overnight, and I think maybe in the area of public sector reform, this is often a misconception or a belief that you can change things very rapidly and make them stick. Immediate change isn't possible everywhere, but it is possible in some areas. But we need to start looking at taking these proposals forward for gradual implementation of a reformist approach that would deliver results.